So Manoj, in an earlier conversation, you used the word insight. Shall we explore that a little bit?
Yeah, so for me, insight is nothing other than seeing something clearly, but in yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just like, say, if you're walking and you see the sun's rays shine on a field, and you see something so clearly.
Mm-hmm.
So similarly, when you see something clearly inside yourself, that starts bringing some change, or it starts shifting something. So I'll give you an example. So say I'm envious, and friends telling me about their amazing holiday, I start feeling jealous. I can't control it, it just comes around. Then I start inquiring, and then I have this insight. I'm jealous because my mind is comparing all the time. I'm not aware of it. It's an unconscious process, right?
Yeah.
So then for me, there are 3 stages of this insight. So one is after it's happened.
Mm-hmm.
So the insight, so I was jealous, and then I'm thinking about it, and then I realize, I was jealous because my mind was comparing.
Mm-hmm.
The next time, it happens in real time. That's the second stage. So
Yeah.
as you're telling me about something you've done that's amazing, I notice this feeling, but I also notice my mind is comparing.
Yeah.
And in that moment, there's clarity, and that feeling of envy doesn't arise at all.
Yeah.
And in the third stage, I've seen this so clearly that something has shifted in me,
Yeah.
and my mind has stopped comparing itself.
Yeah.
And so anyone can tell me about anything they've done that's amazing. The other day, a friend of mine rang and said he'd just, come upon a lot of money. I had no envy at all. I was just so totally happy for him.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like that, say, a few years ago.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I think insight can do that. Can you think of an example?
Yeah, I was just wondering about a recent feeling I had when my brother, he would not ring me spontaneously. It was always I who had to ring. So, and that used to make me feel bad. But the insight for me was that what if I just rang him, and even if he didn't ring me, and did not have this expectation that he should ring me first. And what I found happened was that, first of all, the feeling of disappointment or, annoyance or whatever disappeared. But also I find that we have much better conversations because he probably had the same expectation.
So what was your insight that brought change?
My insight, my insight in that illustration was that we are very similar.
Right.
We all have expectations. We all want the other person to make the first move.
Yes.
And at the end, we all want a connection.
Yes. Yes.
And that resolved the situation for me. So now even when he doesn't ring, and even if I have to ring, it doesn't create that disturbance in me anymore.
Right. That's a really beautiful example of how seeing something clearly brings change.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've certainly found that.
And this is the beauty of this inquiry. That all you have to do is look.
Yeah.
And once you see something clearly, the change follows, and often without effort, right?
Yes.